Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. I am Gorilla Monsoon here with Matthias the Scorpion King and Jerry the King Lawler. And today we're gonna see the last two followers who are gonna be picked. And apparently we're going to see the last two followers who get picked. Well, Kevin Owens said apparently Ashley Williams will pick Kevin Owens. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to see how that goes. So Ashley Williams says, I'm going to pick one. So today I have to oversee some kind of contract signing, between The Undertaker and Woken Matt Hardy. Or Broken Matt Hardy. Woken, broken, what's he on like here? So someone's going to have to get the leaner out. Well, we do know Gorilla Monsoon says that is one of the things that's happening today. Now, Undertaker, Woken Matt Hardy, I'm probably sure everyone has looked, knows what's going on. Well, I can see Paul Bear isn't with you, but that's okay, Woken Matt Hardy says, since Undertaker have a lot of onlook for you. And that's why it will be my onlook to delete you or to forget you. You don't have to think about Paul. Paul Bear is making the casket, making the box that you will be put in, Woken Matt Hardy. You started something that you will never end. And so today, you will learn not to unlook the Undertaker, the man from the dark side. You think you understand. You think you know. You think you understand and you think you know the dark side. But you don't know the dark side. Well, Undertaker, I know as much about the dark side as you do. And so you'll be coming to my house, Undertaker. And that's where I will beat you. And then, Undertaker, I will be the one who secretly put the end to the Undertaker. No, that's where you're wrong, Woken Matt Hardy. It's where I take your soul. Where I send you to hell. And I be the winner. And that's where you will rest in rest. Because peace is a French borrowed word. Undertaker, Woken Matt Hardy, since you wrote down your names, this is official. We now have a contract signing. But just to let you know, I'm going to be the fight lord, the fight overseer for your two fight at Halloween Havoc this Thursday. Well, we'll have to see what happens here. Woken Matt Hardy coming up to the Undertaker and doing that. I will delete you. Well, look out! Matthias the Scorpion King says, the Undertaker just chokeslammed Woken Matt Hardy through that leaner, Gorilla Monsoon said. Yes, he did, Matthias the Scorpion King says. No one unlooks The Undertaker. That's right, Jerry King Lawler says. The Undertaker, he's one day will be a Hall of Famer if he's not already in WWE. And everyone learn not to unlook The Undertaker, Jerry King Lawler says. And maybe Woken Matt Hardy will learn to unlook The Undertaker after their fight at Halloween Havoc this Wednesday on Main Event. Well, apparently we're not done yet. Apparently, Ashley Williams has already picked the last 2 followers for his team. Since apparently Diva Talk has picked the last 2 followers for her team. Girl Monsoon says, and guess what, Matthias the Scorpion King says? It's Kevin Owens and Velasquez. Yeah. And it's it's Drew McIntyre and Freddy Krueger. So this is what I'm getting, Velasquez says. I think I'll take on Drew McIntyre today. And I think Kevin Owens says, tomorrow I want to go see if I can give a stunner to Freddy Krueger and knock him right out of his hat. High hell you are, Freddy Krueger says. You ain't going to be stunning the Nightmare Fiend. And I'm telling you right now, Drew McIntyre says, to Velasquez, when I bro kick you and I knock you on your back and beat you, it ain't going to be fun either. Well, here comes the fight lore in the ring now, and I guess we do get what we want. Ding-ding-ding. Drew McIntyre is the last one for Diva Talks' team, and he goes right after Velasquez, and somehow, someway, Velasquez got picked, and Drew McIntyre and Freddy Krueger got picked for the last followers to be on the, his team. Wait a minute, Drew McIntyre right now thinks he's going to beat them all. Drew McIntyre. Thought he had her beat. Wait a minute, here comes the Velasquez Stunner. Wait a minute, Freddy Krueger coming in. The Owens Stunner. And Freddy Krueger did get stunned right out of his hat. Gorilla Monsoon says, right as Kevin Owens hoped he would. Yeah, you saw him falling down, Matthias the Scorpion King said his hat falling off. But apparently that was all was needed. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre has won this fight against Velasquez with the help of Freddy Krueger, who may or may not be the last follower of Diva Talks' team. I understand now they're having some kind of a thing going on. The only grounds to why you're on this team, Freddy, is we didn't want to hear you bitch about how you weren't going to be wrestling this year. Oh, is that all, Drew McIntyre? Well, you can just go fuck yourself. Oh! And I guess that means Freddy Krueger is not going to be on Diva Talks' team, I guess. Or if they are, they're already having a hang-up already. Well, of course, we got Renee Young now. And Renee Young now is now going to catch up. Is now going to catch up with Drew McIntyre after his fight. Drew, there are some who say that, anyway, Jerry King Lawler said, I want to say right now that what I saw, I want to say that Drew McIntyre and Freddy Krueger aren't going to get along, and he might not be on a team long enough. Well, that could be true, Matthias the Scorpion King said. It could be true about that. Yeah, could be looking for a new team. Drew McIntyre, you and Freddy Krueger on the same team, but you already gave him one of those bro kicks or whatever those kicks are. Yeah, well, guess what? I don't give 2 shits about Freddy Krueger or the fucking shit he did in his films. He want to unlook me, And we picked him just so we could shut him up so he'd be wrestling. But no, he hasn't do shit. Well, the way I saw it, you started shit with Freddy Krueger. Well, I don't care about him. If Freddy Krueger wants to fight me, that's fine. We could always get some other fiend to be on our team if he doesn't want to be on our team. Well, I understand. Drew McIntyre. I don't want to say anything bad or anything, but well, there goes the speaking stick. Now, what do you get from? Yeah, I know you came from big lots, but you don't have to act like you're dumb. Anyway, don't say it. That doesn't mean anything to say. I understand that Freddy Krueger wants to fight you, and he's back in the ring. I don't give two shits. If I gotta fight Freddy Krueger, I will. I'll knock his teeth down his throat. Well, I understand Freddy Krueger is back in the ring, and he wants to wrestle Drew McIntyre. So you all think that I'm afraid of you, Drew McIntyre. You're only bold because you're not in a nightmare. You know, if you were in a nightmare, you wouldn't be so bold to knock me on my head. I flayed a lot of folks in their nightmares. Oh, here comes Drew McIntyre now coming to the ring now. So you think I'm afraid of you, Freddy Krueger? You think I'm frightened of you, Nightmare Fiend? I'm not frightened of you. I think you're a joke. I think we shouldn't have someone like you on our team. I think somebody should be a more good pick to have you on a team. Well, who are you going to pick? We're going to pick me. Well, we wasn't going to pick you, I know that. So why don't you prove to me wrong and think me, Freddy Krueger, that I ain't frightened of you? Well, here we go, Girl Monsoon said, oh! He already knocked down Freddy Krueger. And he's already beaten the shit out of Freddy Krueger here already. Girl Monsoon says, Freddy Krueger's hat's gone off. Yes, it has, Jerry King Lawler says. Oh, this might be done, Matthias the Scorpion King says. Drew McIntyre, not frightened of Freddy Krueger. He just hit him with his own hat, too. Jared King Lawler says the Nightmare Fiend is in a bind right now. And if Freddy Krueger likes ache, Jared King Lawler says, then he must be having a fun time now. No, he's not having a fun time, Matthias Scorpion King said. That only comes if he's in the nightmare world or dream world. In the true world, he feels ache and he doesn't like it. Well, don't forget, Girl Monsoon said Freddy Krueger has those gloves and he's trying to strike Drew McIntyre with them. And Drew McIntyre just took Freddy Krueger down. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre. Fuck you, Freddy Krueger. Ain't bloody frightened of you. Grow the fuck up. Apparently, Drew McIntyre saying he's not afraid of the Nightmare Fiend, Freddy Krueger, Girl Monsoon says. But, you know, Diva Talks has a hang-up now. Two of her team followers are not getting along, Girl Monsoon says. No, they're not, Matthias the Scorpion King says. Freddy Krueger and Drew McIntyre are not getting along at all. They're both to be on the same team, Jared King Lawler says, but they're fighting like they're foes. Something I don't truly understand, but it is what it is. Well, I understand tomorrow we hope so. Well, Girl Monsoon says I wouldn't want to be Diva Talks right now since her team seems to be having a hang-up right now. Well, that's all the time we have here for TWF Monday Night Raw. Gorilla Monsoon, Matthias the Scorpion King, and Jerry the King Lawler. We hope you like Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact and Dark.